Welcome to my C++ series. Today in this video we will learn what are the global variables. When creating a variable, you have a number of options to specify the lifetime of a variable, how the storage is allocated for that variable, and how the variable is being treated by the compiler. If you declare the variable here, then you have a lifetime from starting of this curly bracket to the ending of this curly bracket. So as I mentioned earlier, that the global variables, by name you can understand the global variable will be global. If you created an integer variable here, then you cannot use this variable in another function, void function. If I declare the variable here, then I cannot use it in another function. If I want to use the variable, I cannot do that. It is giving me the error that a variable is not declared. So the lifetime of the integer variable from the start of the curly bracket and from the to the end of the curly bracket. Now I will discuss the global variable. The global variables are the introduction that they can be defined outside all the function bodies and available to all part of program. If I declare the variable outside the function called integer global is equal to 100. So if I declare the variable outside the function, I can use it in all parts of program. I can use here, can change the value of this function. I also can use in this function. Global variables are unaffected by the scope and they are always available. So if the existence of a global variable in one file is declared using the extern keyword, I will explain this video that if you declared a global variable in one file and you want to use it in another file, you can use it. For the other variables, we have a problem that we cannot use it in another functions. We have a lifetime, but the global variable has a big advantage. If you declared it in one file, you also can use global variable in another file. So by using the same memory address, by using the same memory consumption, or you don't have to create the new variable, you will use the existing variable. So now the question is, why to use the global variables? For example, I have a fixed value. I want different values to be multiplied, but it to be changed by using only one value. So I can do this by using a global variable. For example, I want to convert the dollar in the rupees. I have a variable with the name of rupees, and it is equals to 110. Okay, so if I want to change, so get rid of both of these, I will ask the user to enter in dollars. Okay, so now I will declare a local variable called integer dollar. I will see in the dollar, then I will pass it to the function. Is not taking anything yet, but I will declare a variable that is also a dollar. I will pass the dollar to the dollar, then it will return the integer that it will multiply, return a value will be multiplied dollar rupees. The amount that I will enter in the dollar, it will convert it into the rupees, then it will return to the main. Now I will print on the screen the rupees. The rupees in the amount of these dollars are the result. Now put the cin.get at the end to pause the screen. Move it on the upper side, then I will build it. I will run it. You will see the results that it is asking me to enter the dollars. Okay, I will enter $12. The $12 are equals to 1,320 rupees as well, to show the output in a proper way. Okay, build again. You can see I will enter the 12 again. I will see the results in a proper way, that the rupees in amount of $12 are 1,320. So test it by using a different value called 14. 1,540 rupees are equals to $14. It's too high, by the way. Okay, So if I have another file, so I was discussing about that the global variable can be used in another file by using the same memory address, by using the same value. You can change the values in the variable, you can do different things with it, but you will use the same memory address as well. So let's create a file, cpp file called source.cpp, and declared header file using namespace std. Then I will have to write the extern int rupees. I will declare the function here called function 2. I will change the value to the rupees is 115. Okay, I will go back to my main file. Before calling the function this, that it will multiply the dollars by the rupees, I will call the function 2 before. So I have to declare the function 2 here. Then I will call the function 2 here. Okay, so this I am declaring this function at this the function don't have a body in this file, it do have the body in another file. So if you don't know about this structure, you can go and watch my previous video on a linker and a compilers. These two videos have explained the files significantly. I think these two videos will explain, and you will be able to find the errors easily by watching these two videos. Okay, now I will build it. I will run it again. Again I will enter the 12. You can see I have a different result. 1380 this time, not the 20. Okay, the previous time I had the result of 1320. So how I changed my result? Okay, I call this function which is using the which is changing the value of rupees in this file. I declared the variable, global variable. I haven't declared it, I just used it from this file. Okay, so extern keyword is telling the file that you need to see it in another file, that this says that to create a final program, the object file with the name of source.cpp must be linked in. The extern word will get the variable from an external file, then it will use it. Okay, so I hope it makes sense to all of you that how a global variable we can use and how it is being useful to you. I hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Goodbye.